To ignite, put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright. Caffeine rush, fueling his creativity inside. Got a YouTube channel where he's shining so bright. MTG, the show that takes flight. He's a lyrical beast, spitting fire with every bite. Rap metal flow, pounding beats to insight. No one can stop him, he's on a meteoric height. Super fast tortoise, the champion of the fight.
Good morning, hope you're up. Enjoy that coffee in your cup. Good morning from the shelf. Super fast tortoise does so well. Sit back, relax. Time to chillax. Face the facts. Morning coffee show intact. Let's enjoy the show. Let's enjoy the flow. Morning coffee is the best. Shine with friends, we are blessed. Coffee for every dude.
Right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Super Fast Tortoise. Whoa. And we got a good morning show lineup today. We got Mr. Hillbilly, kjcowboydan, Captain Waffles, and Backwoods Collectors. What's up, everybody?
What's up?
What's up?
Hey,
Look at you guys looking all handsome, especially KJ, all shaved and everything. He's got a little morning shadow from last night.
yeah. I figured I'd go with the little pin stripes today.
right. You know, you basically got Homer Simpson's hairdo on your face. It's funny. All right. Well,
I think I got more than 3 lines.
right. You got more than 3 lines? Hell yeah. So welcome to the show, everybody. This is the show where we try to wake you up and have a good time. Have a great time. I want to say hello to you, Mr. Hillbilly.
Good morning.
And guess what day it is?
It is Saturday.
Saturday, yes, but it's also Hillbilly's giveaway day.
Sure is.
Hell yeah.
Sure is.
How you doing over there, KJ?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. Enjoying myself today. Nice Saturday. We had a little storm in the central time zone last night, but it's made everything all nice over here.
Nice. And how are you doing, Captain Waffles?
I'm doing good. Had a good stream this morning. Built a new deck and had a lot of fun with it. And trying to at least climb to Diamond before the month is over. If we hit Mythic, we hit Mythic. But yeah, working on that and working on a bunch of other projects and also the pool game and all kinds of other stuff. I mean, I'm really busy, but it's fun busy. So
Nice. And how are you doing over there, Backwoods Collector?
I am doing well. I did my pre-show planning properly today and got my cup of coffee just before the show, and so I don't run out halfway through it.
Right. Nice. All right. So today's a wonderful day here. Today's a great day here. And I just heard that weird sound. That must have been him playing with the voiceover.
No, it ain't me. I'm not what's going on here.
No, it was me. I ended up I had to adjust my headset, so I had went from headset to speakers back to headset real quick, so I could hear.
Ooh.
And I made a weird noise.
Made a weird noise. All right. That's cool. Sorry, my brain's doing something right now.
Oh, don't do that. Don't.
brains are usually always doing things.
Well, his has to do things. He's got hamsters that need to exercise.
Ooh. Right. I don't know how that worked. I just gifted one. What happened?
Did you just gift yourself a membership to yourself?
I guess I'm trying to do someone particular.
I think that's what you did there.
Super Fast Tortoise gifted one Super Fast Tortoise membership to Super Fast Tortoise.
That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. All right.
Congratulations, you are a member of your own community.
Right?
That's like
It's not
liking your
I
own
do.
post.
Right. Oh my lord, this is ridiculous.
Hey.
Like it's supposed to be hard. I'm trying to gift a membership to Cane Shaker here, and it's not giving me the option to.
There is nothing wrong with liking your own post if you have split personality disorder.
Right.
I don't even see how you become a member on your channel.
Right.
Well, you have to subscribe first.
So
I am subscribed.
So it gives me channel activity, go to channel, pin message, report, remove, put user in timeout, hide the user on channel, or remove managing moderator, which is none of above what I want to do. Like, how do I gift someone a member? I mean, the wife ain't gonna be too upset because it's a small donation, but but she knows I want to give him the membership, and it's not letting me do it. No.
Maybe you should YouTube it later.
I will do it later. But anyways,
yes, you can learn how to do a lot of things on this website, YouTube. I've heard about it. I've heard about that.
Yeah, it's strange. Like I don't know why I just gifted myself a membership. I don't need a membership. I get all the cool stuff. But anyway.
It says you gifted it to D. Lawson.
Did it?
Yeah, because he's now, I've seen,
Yep.
So earlier he commented it was just black, and now he's commenting and it shows the membership thing.
And that is also when you gift a membership, it's random.
Oh, I did not know that.
There you
Yeah.
go.
All right. I did not know that.
Yep.
So you just got to give it until you hit him.
Right.
Well, I don't have permission to spend all that money, all that kind of money. All right. I'll explain that to the wife because we find it out. Maybe I just need to be a stream where he's the only person on stream, right? Well,
Yep.
congratulations to Lawson. You gotta give it a membership.
Now, doesn't he get one of them like little printable membership things?
I could definitely send him one of them. Yeah. Me and him
Well,
are friends.
at least it wasn't just some random user that was popping in and popping out.
Right.
Right.
But also,
Right.
that's also on gifted memberships. You only get memberships for so long.
Right. They're month long. It
Right.
gives you up to a year if you want to, but I don't have like the $99 to spend on a year. But it gives me 1 month or so. So use those emojis. That's all I could say. Good Lawson, use those emojis. Get a printout. Like we got the printout for the creep thing. Print that out, sign it, be awesome. You've been around the channel for a bit. And with all that jazz, we're gonna just roll on like nothing really happened and be like, oh.
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise.
Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright.
All right, so welcome to the show, everybody, for sure. And today is a great day in the neighborhood, for sure. And I'm going to say for sure again because you are awesome, for sure. And with that, there's only one person in this group that knows what time of day it is. Hillbilly, what time of day is it?
Well, that would be actually the
Card of the day. Combo breaker.
Well, so last night, this card, the card of the day, was very influential on last night's Commander game.
Ooh, yes, he was.
it brought a lot of grief until Hillbilly could remove it, and I still won me the game.
Yep.
So, for those who don't know, I played my first game. I played what's his name? 5-color commander, Joda Archmage Eternal. Thank you. And I got this out in turn 5 and just protected all my creatures from basically the biggest threat on the board at the time. And man, did this do stuff. I gave my stuff flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, haste, and protection from black and from red. This legendary artifact was awesome. Cost 7 mana if I paid 5 for it. And man, like even Tibalt did a red board wipe that dealt damage to each creature, protected my creatures from that board wipe. It was amazing.
Yep.
I know a card of the day you should put on here soon.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, there's a spot in Discord for card of the day. So if you post it there, I try to check it daily. I'll always take that over Presidents if it's on the card of the day website. Or
I'll put it there because it's a super salty card that won me a game.
Super salty. Yeah, hell yeah. This card is awesome. And I remember when this card was first printed, it was back in the original Time Spiral block, hence why it's in the Time Spiral remastered set. And I remember this was a big banger back in that time era. This card was nuts, and it's still nuts today for what it is. And with that, we're going to roll on to some pictures of the day. The first 2 pictures of the day. If you didn't know, on Discord, where all the stuff is happening, right? On Discord, the kjcowboydan is running this gig where he'll post an AI picture or something, and people will make a meme out of it, and we'll share it on this channel. He does that about
today's special. Today's special with that.
Oh yeah, we got 2 of them. 2 of them. So the first picture of the day, first meme is morning. Mom said coffee will stunt my growth, so I only have 1 cup a day. I like how you've been adding like little coffee drops and stuff to the cups. Just been animating it with these still pictures.
Well, notice like the first time it was just beans that was being poured into the cup. Then last week it was coffee grounds being poured into the cup. This time Superfast is doing it right by pouring actual coffee into his cup.
Hell yeah. Because, you know, the best part of waking up is coffee in your cup. I'm not going to get not going to get demonetized. All right. The next picture of the day. Iced coffee? No, I'm just chilling with the brew. That's right. Oh man.
Little special thanks to everybody though, because if it wasn't for you guys in Discord, we wouldn't have these 2 memes. The first meme was actually suggested by Mad Saxon with the mom said coffee will stunt my growth. So I only have 1 cup a day. And then the second meme, the caption was suggested by MV Magic.
Whoa. Hell yeah. That's pretty awesome. And I appreciate everybody who joins in and makes these possible, because that makes these awesome. That you guys are part of the creep, interacting with the creep. You guys are just amazing. And the next picture going on to is a picture of Hillbilly when he comes to my house. It's Saturday. Let the shenanigans begin.
That smile on that
raccoon. Right. Oh yeah, raccoons are always funny. You know, just imagine, you know, Hillbilly's a raccoon, and there you go. Ba-bum, ba-ding.
That's a thick boy.
That's right. And you know, I can't remember what we were talking about last night. I was telling we were having a conversation about Hillbilly drawing lots of lines and stuff, and talking about needing more card draw in his decks. And the comment I made was like, you know, it's like garbage. It's like dumpster diving. You know, you go through dive enough dumpsters, you'll find some treasure. That's what the raccoon reminds me of.
Maybe you'll find some more board wipes too.
Oh yeah, board wipes.
Well, on the second game, my last 2 draws was nothing but board wipes. 2 board wipes in a row.
That's funny. It's like the time I could have used it with some board wipe the board. The next turn I draw Chroma's will, where I could have protected my creatures. I'm like, go freaking figure. And the next picture, I found this off Facebook and I had to save it. Turtle loves coffee. Turtle loves coffee. All right. There we go.
What?
So we got DeLawson in chat. What's up, DeLawson? New member of the month. Whoop whoop. Cane Checker. What's up? Whoop whoop. Yeah, Mrs. Hillbilly. Hey. Hell yeah. If you need to rescind it, you can. You can't. They specifically tell you that is non-refundable. All right. All right. Yep. Get down and Coach's Magic. What's up? Boom, boom. Don't forget to wipe. That's right. Board wipe. That's right. Coach's Magic, you rock. And with that, my friends, we're going to get to the next portion of this segment, and that is getting to the question of the day. The question of the day is brought to you by Discord.
Presented by Discord. We have the question of the day.
And the question of the day, I'm asking it, but it was actually brought up by kjcowboydan, and I want you all to get involved and invested with this question because I think it's interesting. So let's get to it. The question of today is brought by kjcowboydan, and the question is, if your commander was a musician or a band, what musician or band would your commander be? Let us know. Right? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Like if you could relate all your favorite commander, let's say your favorite commander. I got plenty of favorite commanders, and relate it to a band or a musician. You know, if you think your deck is a Shania Twain, let it be Shania Twain, I guess, or Celine Dion. If you think
Does it not impress you much?
Right?
Oh,
Right? However you want. Good one though. I don't know who your favorite commander is, so I'm gonna start this off with Hillbilly and work down the line, and I'll go last.
All righty. Well, according to, I'm just going to base this on my game from last night. I'm going to say protect the Stormlord.
Oh,
And since it's, artifacts, I'm consider them to be metal. So I'm going to pick AC/DC.
DC. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And if you want to go even farther, that one song, Black is Black or something like that.
Back in Black?
Yeah, that's it. That's
Ooh,
the song to go with it.
Not TNT.
Oh.
Coach's Magic says Mix-a-Lot. Baby Got Back is commander. His commander would
Is he
go.
playing snakes because his anaconda don't want none?
Oh my lord! Someone's on fire today. All right.
Yeah, I was thinking of the Guns N' Roses "Welcome to the Jungle." That's a good one.
Nice. There's some classic old school songs, like songs that are over 20 years old now. Oh, what does that say about your commander? They're all grown up. They're all grown up. Big timers still fly. Nice. So I know KJ doesn't have a commander deck right now, but we're gonna alter the question for him to answer because I know he does play a little arena. Based on your deck playing experience, how would you relate that to a band or a musician?
Well, based off of that, I'd probably have to say Dwight Yoakam, tight fitting jeans, because this is getting a little crowded for me.
I bet.
Oh yeah. I've been having a little bit of fun though with arena. So
Nice.
and join me later today where we're gonna be playing arena on Twitch.
Nice. That is awesome. That is awesome. 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 If you know that reference, you rock.
Awesome.
Well, there's a song called I'm Awesome by Spose. If you have never watched that music video, go check it out. All right. It is definitely a song of its time, but still catchy. And that's by Spose. Spose. Captain Waffles.
So I've been thinking this whole time, and one finally hit me. And I would say Tom Bombadil is Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.
Oh.
Because it plays a lot of sagas, and Bohemian Rhapsody is a rock opera. So there's a lot of different stories being told in that deck. So I think that's probably the best fit for that one.
That's right. I believe it. Tom Bombadil just killed a man. I can't use those words on YouTube.
You can. You just don't want to have problems.
That's right. That's right.
Just backwoods, just turned around and you're like, yeah. Stared at his you-know-whats.
Queen's going to sue me for ruining their song with bad vocals. You sound nothing like Freddie. Well, you know what? Don't pinch me on this joke, but there's a movie about Freddie.
Yeah, you spend 5 nights with him.
Right?
Jesus.
Man, mine was more of a 90s reference, but I got that. Backwoods collector.
I would say probably my favorite commander would be Gisa in any of her cards, but probably specifically Goo Caller. And if I had to tie her into like an artist or band, I'd probably, just with the quick thought, it'd probably be Lizzie Hale from Hailstorm.
Nice. That is a pretty good one. I actually know that song.
I was thinking more like Zombies with Cranberries.
Oh, that's good too. There's a good one.
There's also an Iron Maiden cover band that's all female called the Iron Maidens.
I've seen those too. I mean, she could fit in any of those.
Oh man, there was such a bad joke I could have said with that one, but I'm gonna hold it.
Right. And sometimes you just gotta hold it. SFC artists and songs TLC Creep. TLC Creep. I don't think it was TLC that. Well, maybe they did a song called Creep. I know. What was it? Not Cranberries, because I got that wrong yesterday. But Radiohead did the Creep song.
I'm a creep.
Yeah,
I'm a creep. Yeah, I was talking about yesterday. If I could pay someone like professionally to redo the Creep song for the Tortoise channel,
I'm a winner.
That's right.
The hell am I doing here on this show? No, I'm kidding.
having fun.
So my commander, because I kind of got stuff a little bit ready, as I'll go with Joda Archmage Eternal for my Jurassic Park deck. No, I'm not going to do Or the Sunrise by can't remember the guy's name who did the score. Or the Sunrise is the name of the Jurassic World Park theme. Jurassic World theme of Jurassic World. But like I'd say it'd be Linkin Park, one, because they're my favorite band, and two, I'd like to go with a certain song. It's a little different, but it's I can't remember the name of the song. Jeez, my brain is frying today, everybody. This one goes
Which album?
Minutes to Midnight. It's a song about throwing keys up, letting them shine. Going on my blanket.
I'm going out of my mind.
Yeah.
That song? Yeah, I don't remember the name of it, but I know which song you're talking about.
You know what? Bleed It Out. No. Yeah. Bleed It Out.
Yep.
I have the freaking albums right there.
I literally just looked it up. Yeah, it's Bleed It Out.
Bleed It Out. Yes, because it likes to like once the wound of land is coming out, it likes to bleed it out, likes to stompy stomp, likes to party hard. Yeah, it's a mission. It's a mission. All right. But Linkin Park is one of my favorite bands. Two of my favorite bands, if you didn't know. The wife doesn't like one of them because some of the music videos are a little racy or etchy. Is The Offspring. I love The Offspring.
Yeah.
And my third favorite band, well, I'd say favorite band, but I only really like a couple albums from them is Green Day.
See, my top three are Queen,
Mm-hmm.
Beatles,
Mm-hmm.
System of a Down.
System of a Down is awesome. They're on my top 10 bands I love.
I actually saw them in concert. Amazing.
Yeah, it sucks that they broke up, but they were they were past their time. They were before their time, I should say. Not past their time. They're before their time when they came out. And like that style of rock, it has never been duplicated. It hasn't. It's pretty awesome. But with that, my friends, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna press this little button and we're gonna get to this little bumper.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Moves, the strategies, and the flair. Super fast tortoise is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
Shell shock, go. That is the tortoise way. All right. Let's see. The topic of the day is let's talk about your favorite commanders in Magic the Gathering, and let's get nerdy. Let's have a blast. Talk about some of our favorite games. Let's get shelled. I don't know why I put that there in the commander, my creep. So basically, I want to talk about our favorite commanders, kind of break into some reasons why you love those commanders, maybe some cards in your deck, what gets you going. And I know, I'd like to say I wish Tibalts was here because Tibalts has some favorite commanders to talk about too, but he couldn't be here because of priorities in his life took over from being on the show today. But I know you guys all play commander. I know 3 of the 4 of you like to play commander, and I know if you guys have your favorite decks. I know backwoods has to be Geese and Droff, maybe, but not go through a full deck, but talk about some cards in your deck that get in your deck going, because I think this is going great. It will be great. And to assist us in this, we're going to have a party with looking up some of the cards to talk about.
Cool.
Right? So we can share it on screen. All right. Share screen. There you go. So, who would love to start this conversation?
Go ahead.
I guess I'll start it. I mean, I have all the decks I have are my favorites, and that's why I built them. And I only have 4 commander decks for a reason, because I could probably make 100, but I'm going to limit myself and really beef up those ones. So I would say the one I'm going to talk about today is the one I just played, the Mimeoplasm, just because it's such a fun deck. It's MIME.
All right.
Mimeoplasm is, so I built this deck as a ooze tribal deck. And I know Superfast thought it was interesting that I made an ooze tribal. You know, who would sit there and go oozes as a tribal deck would be fun. It actually is relatively amazingly fun, because of the stuff you can add into it. One of the cards that really shoots out really well in this deck, if you can get it online, is Bio Waste Blob. I actually had 20 of these on the field at one point, and it makes all your oozes get +1/+1. And at the beginning of your upkeep, if you control a commander, create a token of it. And if you get 1 out, it basically multiplies. So 1 turns to 2, 2 turns to 4, 4 turns to 8, and it just keeps getting more and more.
Nice.
So it's definitely one of the key cards to really overrun your opponents. But I also play cards like Black Market in it, because there are a lot of creatures that die during commander games. So you can get a lot of counters on there and do some fun things like Doppelgang, Exsanguinate, a lot of different X spells that will do you some fun stuff.
Nice.
And then the one Storm Ooze is another good card. I forget what its name is. Actually, let me pull it out real quick. I have the deck right here.
Right.
But basically, if you have like Leyline of Anticipation out, you can play any of your stuff at instant speed. It's AEVE, Progenitor Ooze. No, AEVE.
Oh, sorry. AEVE.
And so with this guy, you basically, if you can get a lot of counters on Black Market and cast a lot of spells in a turn, then you can storm this guy out and just make a ton of oozes, and the tokens aren't legendary. And then you can, like, you know, doppelgang those tokens. You can do all kinds of different fun things. But basically, I made this deck for the memes, and it's got I think it's got 6 board wipes and a bunch of other, ways to reanimate, like Patriarch's Bidding. And a lot of the board wipes are situational to where you can choose ooze and protect all your oozes and kill everybody else's stuff. Because it'll play cards like choose a creature type, and then anything that isn't that creature type either dies or gets -X, things like that. So it's a reanimator strategy with a lot of swarm ability. So, but yep, that's pretty much like one of my funner commanders. I play this as just fun.
Yeah, KJ,
even though I have
choices.
Yeah. That was for the bands.
Oh, okay.
So my other ones are Urza and Tom Bombadil, which Tom Bombadil is probably like my second favorite to play. So that's me.
Tom Bombadil. All right, Tom Bombadil's. That's a pretty fun deck. I like it. Like if I built Tom Bombadil, it'd probably be in the same vein as that deck, but probably more board wipes. Probably like 50% board wipes because all the
like the sagas. There's like 3 or 4 sagas themselves that are board wipes, and then it plays like Planar Outburst, Austere Command, and a couple other cards that really help with board wiping as well.
Nice. All right, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like it. So, who would love to go next with this?
I guess I could go next. I'm really liking my artifact deck because everything in it is artifacts.
Oh,
and
what's the name of your commander?
Name of my commander is Imokech the Stormlord. IMOTEKH.
All right, let me see if I can find it this way. Here we go.
Is it? Oh, there it is.
And with this, I'm able to make 2/2s whenever artifact beginning of a combat in your turn. Gives artifact creature +2/+2 menace at the end till the end of turn, which is great. And whenever a card leaves my battlefield, I get to create 2/2s. And that's and I got several ways of returning artifacts from my graveyard back to the battlefield within the deck. And there's a lot of removal in this deck. One-sided board wipes. And then there's creatures in here that requires 6 creatures to block it. And it's also a 6/6 creature.
Oh, I can't spell. Yeah.
Double R for Garuk.
And another creature that I like that's in the deck is Shard of the Void Dragon, which is so good.
Right.
It's one of the best creatures that I have in the deck. And it's pretty strong for a artifact deck.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got ways to turn other creatures into artifacts, such as this one right here. It's not an artifact, but there's cards in there to turn it into an artifact where I can reanimate it straight back to the battlefield.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the picture on Shard of the Void Dragon. That's a sick picture.
Yep.
I'm curious as to why they didn't make it like a Satan dragon or something.
I don't know. No, maybe that's what it more looks like in Warhammer.
This creature right here, it's got an annihilator. If you think of that, the way it works, when it attacks, each opponent has to sacrifice a non-land permanent.
It's a little better than Annihilator. It's a little weaker in one aspect. Well, no, it's a little stronger in one aspect because you can't just sacrifice a land. And when it attacks, each opponent sacrifices a permanent, not just one player.
Right.
It's pretty mean.
Yeah, it is. And when its artifact is put into the battlefield or exiled from the battlefield, I put 2+1 counters on it.
Right.
That makes it even better.
Right.
Love this creature. Another creature you can look up is I'm looking at the deck. Hexmark Destroyer.
Ooh.
One game with this card the last night, which is so good.
That's like Ultimate Menace.
Yeah.
Pretty
Ultimate.
cool.
It has to be blocked by 6 creatures. 2 creatures cannot block it. It has to be 6. And it has Unearth. And I had this in my graveyard. Paid the Unearth cost. Brought it back. It won the game.
It's pretty solid. Yeah, 6 or more creatures. Jeez.
Yeah.
That's KOS.
It's so funny to see that that's an uncommon. Like, you look back at the history of Magic, and that would have been like before they had mythics. It'd definitely be a rare.
Right.
But it's like, just think about like how far the power creep has come. It's like a 6/6 for 6 that can't be blocked except by 6 or more creatures is an uncommon. Like, that's absurd.
Yeah, it is.
This could have been a mythic or a rare back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Easily. All right.
That's what I like about the deck. I mean, and it's not only that, it's so easy to play because it's a monocolor deck. That, because monocolor decks are easier to play in Commander than all your dual colors, triple colors, 5 colors, all that. You have to look for that. Make sure you have to find that land.
You gotta find that land. You gotta do it.
And I think if they would have printed it back in the day, it probably would have been 6 black mana to cast it because of the way the power creep was back then. They would have made it to where you had to really invest into it.
Mm-hmm.
Right, for sure. For sizzle. All right. That's pretty cool. And would you say you play this commander? Do you like this commander more than the others at the moment?
Well, actually, I like them all, but that's just the way this deck played last night. It really impressed me, and it does what it needs to do to win.
Right.
I got several commander decks, as is. Most of them are all precons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I have the 3 that I usually play, and then I have the 1 that I only pull out when somebody wants to be a giant D-bag because it's my super salt deck. Like, it is, you don't get to play anything because it's mono blue Vindy Click.
Right. Ooh. It's pretty cool. And Backwoods Collector.
So obviously I could go Goo Caller Gisa and talk about that, but I'm going to come off my Gisa crush. And only because this deck was the first one I built like from scratch. Essentially, the whole thing was built by me, and it's Tessa, Envoy of Ghosts.
I'm sorry, I just had a mental image of Giza just knocking on Tessa's door saying, "You've been hit with my man? You've been with my man?"
Is that how you spell Tessa?
Teysa.
It's Teysa from Ravnica.
That one right there.
Teysa, Tessa, whatever. I mean, it's tomato.
Yeah, all right. All right.
And when I first built it, I mean, this was my first deck, so I wasn't a real good deck builder and stuff. I still have it completely together just because it was my first and stuff. But a lot of experienced players said, boy, she's expensive to get out and stuff, at 7, which she probably is, in the grand scheme of things. But the one other card that I kind of found, it was a little while after I actually built it, was the General's Enforcer, which if you look at General's Enforcer, it'll give her indestructible in addition to what she already has.
Right.
And so it's like the whole deck, it's pretty focused because it's like trying to get her out and this out, and then once that seems to happen, she seems to hold her own pretty well.
Ooh. That's pretty cool. And how does the deck work? What is the kind of stuff you did?
Well, I'm a big one for putting Vampiric Tutor in everything I build.
Right.
So I make sure there's a possibility of drawing that and being able to go search and stuff like that. But I just liked how she's got a little bit of, I guess it makes you think twice about coming at me too, because if you read her second part of it and stuff, you're going to lose anything that makes it through to me. And I'm going to get the 1/1 flying spirit after that.
Right. That's pretty chill. I like it a lot.
Like I said, it seems like it's very focused, at least in my opinion, still very focused, and getting her out, getting Generals of Enforcer out, and then basically coming up with a way to protect that to, keep going in the game.
Right. What's a win condition in the deck that you love playing the most?
Off the top of my head, I don't really even know. I mean, there's nothing in there that's like really combo-y.
Right.
I mean, it truly is just, get that out and then be able to, with other creatures and stuff, cause damage.
Right. That's pretty cool. Hold on a second. All right. My brain, I'm breaking down a story in my brain. All right.
Break it down.
So I have to put a little thing in here for people to understand that indestructibility is good because it makes it to where actual damage or destroy effects or lethal effects don't kill your creature.
Right.
But this is a big reason why some of the sweepers I play, like Toxic Deluge and Fathomless Descent, do -X/-X, because if an indestructible creature's toughness hits 0, it still dies.
Yep.
So that's why.
And that's where
like
I can get caught.
Yeah, -X/-X sweepers are really good for that fact. Like if you go up against like an Avacyn or things like that, Exile and -X/-X are like your best friends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I haven't put it in a deck yet, but that Toxic Deluge I got from your pool game last time, it's going in a deck. That Toxic Deluge is pretty saucy.
Like I said, this deck just has kind of I have a soft spot for it because it was the very first deck I ever built from card 1.
Nice. All right. So I'm going to go walk you through a little story. It'll make sense as I go through it. So my favorite commander at the moment is Joda Archmage Eternal. He costs 1 generic of blue, red, white. He's flying, and you can pay Wooburg rather than this mana cost to Spuzzy Cast, which is important. Well, this is my Jurassic Park deck. To kind of show you how dedicated to this deck I am, the dude of the sleeves, right? Customized little sleeves. So there it is. Now, there's a lot of more cards in this deck than what I'm about to show you, and I'm about to show you guys a lot of cards. All right, Tibalt, Joda sucks. That's because he lost to it last night. But anyways, so Joda Archmage Eternal is all about the big spell. So, and my win condition is dinosaurs, and I run some of the nasty dinosaurs.
So what you're saying is because I didn't play last night, Superfast got to win.
Yeah, you're talking smack there. Tall Primal Conqueror is one of the dinosaurs in my deck. That was last night I actually waited a bit before playing this card to make the game more fair for everybody. Then he transforms, which I hardly ever get to transform this dude because he's like KOS, kill on sight. Because when he turns around, he's just a game ender for players. But that's pretty cool. But then I there's still a couple dinos I want for the deck, but he's one of the big ones. One of the one dinosaur that I think is kind of funny. That it's like a 50-cent card that people have a hard time.
I already know what you're typing in.
So at the top of Primal Dawn, this 50-cent card, or 12-cent, 25-cent now, because they all reprinted it to death. The indestructible on this creature is this banger. And I cloned him last night, right? And I do run the dude cards like.
Wait, how did you clone him if he's legendary?
I'll get to that in a minute, a
Okay.
second. Gisha's Son's Avatar is in the deck, but not this art. But who cares? They're not worried about that. And how did I clone him?
Ah, okay.
Oh no!
I was one. It had to have been something along those lines.
There you go. I both have Sakashima
Yep.
1,000 Faces and Sakashima the Imposter because cloning is part of the Jurassic Park story. That's why they're actually in the deck. If they weren't part of the story and I was still a fan, they wouldn't be in the deck because they didn't clone in the story, but they do. But then this deck has a couple flavor cards in there. Like if I ever got reskinned versions of the cards. Hold on. No. I run the Royal Scions just to be like the kids that are always in the movie, but he's also a small draw engine, which I like, or looter engine. And one of the cards that are not a dinosaur, I run two, but one's technically a dinosaur, and it's the only version I'll run because of a combo. Is that right? That's right. I run Maelstrom Wanderer here because in the first movie, the hurricane that hits the island is what kind of releases a rampage on the park on top of the power loss. You know, there's not really a power loss card of magic to be like the island's out of power. No, but that happens during the hurricane when the hurricane hits. So Maelstrom Wanderer cascades twice, hoping to hit a couple dinos or something to help release the chaos. And it was a big drop, and I can get that effect off Joe's cost for 5 mana instead of paying 5, 6, 7, 8. And another combo part of the card is
You could also play Hurricane, the card.
true. I don't know where I'd fit that in the deck right now, the way the deck's built.
Mm-hmm. Take this out, put that in.
Take a land out. You don't need lands. Hillbilly draws all of them anyways.
Exactly.
Morphon the Boundless using the deck because with Joda and you name dinosaurs with this ability, your dinosaurs cost free. Hence why I need to get a omniscience and omniscience in the deck is to also do that too. It's a card I don't have that I need for the deck. It's like $12 at the moment. But I actually need a copy of that for this deck to get this going on to push the power level a little bit more. But Morphon the Boundless is pretty banger in here. Thank you, James Willis, for this card. He actually sent me this card for last year for my birthday.
Cool.
I appreciate it. But just to let you know, with Joda as a commander, I actually have.
Oh yeah, that's a good card too.
Just the Suns to double up on the ability because sometimes it's hard to remove an artifact, and this is good to have when you need to keep that consistent flowing because this deck relies on that 5 mana curve, because it's hard to get past 5-6 lands in this deck sometimes. But my mana base is like 97% proficient. That by turn 5, I usually have all the mana I need to cast these 5 mana colors. Those 5 mana colors. And there's also some reanimation in this deck because reanimating dinosaurs is a part of the theme too. That's why it's 5 colors. I can pay 5 mana for a Deaders now, which is great value, more than 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. This is, but I also can run cards like. Which this card is a big hitter late game after all the board wipes. Is Eerie Ultimatum. Returning a number of permanent cards with different names from the graveyard to the battlefield. This card's a big hitter in this deck. I have all my board wipes pulled out, but I'll show you like the majority of the board wipes are like in this deck, and people get upset.
You know what card's really good against Debtor's Nail? Scavenging Ooze.
Yeah, it's true.
Yep.
But in Grix's Wake is like this kind of I got 3 one-sided board wipes like this in the deck. On top of the 5 board wipes that are in the deck. Just draw creatures and planeswalkers you don't control. I run Plague Wind and Ruinous Ultimatum. And a board wipe that almost works as good as this is Awakening Sun's Avatar because it's a dinosaur. Which I should pull that up.
Did you say you run Plague Wind?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Awakening Sun's Avatar destroys all non-dinosaur creatures, which is really good against everything else that's not a dinosaur, which is most of the decks I play with. But yeah, and on top of that, for I would love to get a John Hammond version of this card, but he fits all the notes of what the deck wants to do. I don't have the white border version, but I got Kenrith Return King in the deck of the John Hammond. Pretty good. You vomit. Jeez.
I'm sorry. I hate white border.
Oh, I don't like white border much at all myself, but
especially like, look at this. It's a white card with white border. Like that is just such an eyesore. Like, I'm sorry, but I can't believe people will actually take like a card like that where it has a black border and remove the black border to make it white border.
Well,
like,
for some people, it's about the nostalgic of the time. Like white border used to be in the core sets. You remember?
Oh, yeah, I remember, and I hated core set for that.
No, right. I think everybody did, but some people love it for the nostalgia now. It's like, for example, a song I hated growing up only because it was like overplayed. 2 songs I hated growing up was a Titanic song that came out by
Celine Dion.
Then the other song that came out that I got sick and tired of and didn't like was the Armageddon theme song sung by Steven Tyler.
Oh yeah.
And nowadays when I hear them, I'm like, I remember hating these songs. Now I don't mind them. They're nostalgic to my childhood now, and so like I don't mind them. And some people are like that with white borders.
Mm-hmm.
It is. But that's a walkthrough of one of my favorite decks. Like, let's see.
I had a friend who purposely would play white border basics in his standard decks to just piss me off.
Yeah. Brody Alfonso, what's up?
What's up, Brody? Zombies here too.
Zombie. So I don't see Zombie. The chat exploded while I was looking at stuff. Zombie, what's up? You are awesome. Thank you, bro. D, what's up? It's good. Brody, Zombie. Hey. You guys are awesome. But yeah, so I mean, think about all the decks and stuff we love. It's been crazy to think about the love we have for our decks, right? The science. I know I probably went overboard on my deck, my little deck I love, but my deck has
a vault.
You should walk that deck to the trash, SFT. Look. It's a good deck. I just upgraded it. I took 2 of my tutors out of my cube to put in this deck. All right. They're expensive tutors, like demonic tutor. All right.
You should have took the board wipes out.
No,
one of these nights, I want to play Vindiclick against it and see what happens.
Vindiclick will be annoying to play against.
Exactly.
I know Vindiclick. But my deck.
I know Tibalts on board for it. He'll play in that game.
He says it's too good. No, it's not too good. No, it's just one of my favorite decks. It's one of my passion decks. I wanted a Jurassic Park deck. I'm a big fan of Jurassic Park franchise. And I want to do 5 colors because 3 colors at the time, like we didn't have Pantlaza, some favored, but 3 colors was kind of hard to do, and you didn't get all the themes and elements from the story in 3 colors that you could do in 5 colors with Magic. And Joda just hit the theme, and like he's weird flying, but like if they ever did Joda as a commander, I'd like it to be John Hammond in a helicopter to explain why he has flying. You know, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Patch project. I made this deck before Pantlaza came out. He got upgraded when Pantlaza came out a little with because Chimildan's son favors in there. Thinking of such, as we got to scrape up a few minutes of this, what are you guys' favorite cards from your deck? So, what are some of the favorite cards that you love playing?
Well, I mentioned mine already, to be honest. Like that 7/7 that kind of has I can attack, plus like at 6/6 I got. But yeah, they're costly, but once they get out on the battlefield, if they're not taken care of, they can do a lot of damage.
What do you guys?
That's why I like,
you guys got a favorite card that you kind of favor or pet, or other commanders that you favor or pet?
Well, I would have to say the Mothman deck.
Mothman, yeah, you need to play that more too. You need to upgrade that a little more as well.
Yeah, I do, but I do like the Mothman for several reasons. Not necessarily for the mill that it does, but over here where I'm from, very next state over,
right,
which is West Virginia. That's where all the Mothman stories have came from. There's Mothman stories out there.
Mothman spreads out even out to Ohio. You get a couple Mothman stories out that way as well.
Well, yeah, but that's mainly where it started from was West Virginia, which is right across the river from Ohio. I mean, it's right there.
Nice. Now,
see, for me, for like my Urza deck, I love putting Helma Host onto Urza and just making a ton of Urzas to make a ton of constructs.
Oh yeah, it's pretty chill. That's pretty cool. Now, so is there another deck that you favor? Backwoods?
I don't know if there's another deck I favor, but and I said it before. I mean, I have Vampiric Tutor in them all, so I like playing that because I like seeing the eyes roll. Because I mean, a lot of them, in our play group, if they see that, they know what I'm probably gonna try to set up.
Well, do you have like Grim Tutor, Demonic Tutor? Do you have all the tutors?
I don't have a demonic. I have Grim though.
Do you have a Diabolic?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's pretty easy to get. I would say Demonic's probably the hardest out of all of them to get, besides Imperial Seal.
Yeah, I don't have an Imperial.
All right. Well, you'll get there. You'll get there one day. So
Diabolic Intent is good too.
So, quick question for everybody. Is there a deck you're trying to improve to be your most aggressive deck or your best deck?
All of them.
Yep. Pretty much.
It's hard to it's hard to say one. Yeah. I mean, if I was to do it on one, I would probably try to do the Goo Caller Gisa as truly being my most aggressive and highest level.
So
see, that's why I stick to 4, because if you stick to a small amount, 1, it doesn't cost you as much. 2, you have more time and effort to improve 4 decks versus like 40. But that's my personal preference.
I have the same perspective. I mean, I think I have 5, built now, ready to go, and I'm not going to be the guy that, has 15. I just not going to do it that way.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like you dilute, unless you got tons of money. I feel like your decks are diluted the more you build, or you just have a giant collection. But like I built 2. I bought 1 and built 1 for my daughter. So technically I have 6, even though they're hers. But like hers, they're built fair enough to where she can still compete at the card shops and everything. But like mine are pretty well decked out. Like I like to get certain special treatment foils and certain types of lands, things like that. So it once I get to a point where like the deck is built and it's solid, then I'm like, okay, I want to buy this special version Soul Ring for this deck because I like it. Things like that. Like I bought the full art foil Thran Dynamo for my Urza Saga or my Urza deck, and I would love to get one of those full art Urza sagas for my Urza deck.
I'm a fan of taking precons and adjusting them and stuff. It's just there ain't a whole lot of precons that kind of fit my theme style and stuff. You know, other than
that's what I do with Urza.
Crimson Vow.
Yeah, that's what I did with Urza. I bought the Brothers War Urza, and then it is nothing like the precon. I have completely changed it and manufactured it and built it up.
I understand that completely. Like my Esther the Mass deck, she was a precon, got the precon, and here's the commander. I got the precon, and nothing in the deck's really the same. Maybe some of the basic land is still in there. So she's like because I love enchantments. If nobody knew, which I'd be surprised if you didn't know by now. Tortoise loves enchantments. If you didn't know, I did. You do now. But like
even basic lands, like I have the Oil Slick lands in Urza. I have the Lord of the Ring lands full art foils in Tom Bombadil because they match the theme. I've got like the Phyrexian weird looking lands from the one for the Ooze deck, and then Wilds of Eldraine full art basics for Vendiclick. Like even basic lands, I'm like, nope, I gotta go all out.
See, I'm a big theme builder too. I mean, which sometimes it's not the best deck because I won't be willing to come out of theme.
Right.
So it's more of a janky, fun deck than it is really set up to win.
Well, unironically, thanks to Captain Waffles and thanks to Cane Shaker, all the lands in my all the basic lands in my Jurassic Park deck are the Oil Slicks, and I did that because one, they look pretty, they look cool, but oil made from dinosaurs back in the day, I thought was a clever thing to do. All right.
Let's not forget that. Oh, sorry. Let's not forget that tar is oil, and a lot of dinosaur bones have been found in oil and tar.
More oil.
I got another playset, Tortoise. Do you want to win those?
Yeah, I do. Dude, oil slicks are just sleek. But with that, thinking of your pool game, right? I got an idea right here.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. Show is lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise. Building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon. No one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house. We own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Whoa, everybody. We got to the end step of the game, the end step of the show. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. It's been packed. It's been full. Maybe I'm full of myself because I think I stole the show with a lot of time. Didn't mean to. Didn't think it would go that far. But everybody contributed a lot. Everybody did a lot. Everybody made this show popping. You in chat, you here. You guys are amazing. You guys rock. And we're going to get into the shill section, starting with the one, the only. And if I can get to it, boom. Yeah, Billy.
Hey, everybody. Today is the day that we crack Bloomborough open. 3 winners later on today at 1 o'clock. Here in about an hour, there's going to be a commander game over on my channel. And hopefully I'll get that fired off. If not, then I will replace that video with the giveaway video. And I'm hoping to get the commander game going though. But anyway, my channel is at 561 subs. I had issues this morning due to, I guess, sunspots or something like that. But hopefully nothing like that happens again. But we'll be doing the giveaway, and later on after the commander game, I'm going to also try to stream another arena stream. And the commander game for today is going to be at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. And that's all I have to share.
All you have to shill. Now, going on to the next dude to shill. Captain Waffles.
So,
here we go.
Yeah. got a lot of stuff going on. This right here, the pool game, we got 50 spots left out of 130. So August 24th, that's next Saturday. $7 per pool. Your shipping is included in the cost, meaning if you win some cards, they'll be shipped to you with no cost added. If you win the Play Booster box, it will be shipped to you with no added cost. Your $7 per pool helps with the shipping and all the other stuff. Every 5 pools you buy gets you 1 extra spot on the prize wheel. You want to get on the prize wheel because if you win on the prize wheel, you could win a grand prize of a Play Booster box of Bloomborough. There is other stuff that will be given away, like oil slick lands and some other stuff off the prize wheel. But out of the actual pool game, the chase card is that Shelter of the Apocalypse foil etch that you see on the screen there. That is the chase card. There are other cards in there valued anywhere between $3 to $50, depending on what you hit, like the foil Stomping Grounds retro frame, that breeding pool, that subtlety, all those different things. You can pay through PayPal or Venmo. If you can't pay through those, hit me up on Discord and we'll figure something out if you want to get in. You can go to YouTube or Patreon for more information, or you can message me on Discord. Also, we have, if you miss out on this and it sells out, we have the raffle going on. It's $2 per ticket. Each ticket you buy, we put your name on it and throw it in a box. They are physical tickets. We will be pulling them out one at a time to see who wins what prizes. Some prizes you can win are an Emrakul, the World of New Borderless foil. That commander deck that's on there, the Draconic Rage, I believe it's what it's called. And some other nice stuff. And so you can buy as many tickets as you want. They're $2 per ticket. We haven't set a date yet for this because the pool game is kind of taking precedent. So once that's kind of sold out and we kind of see what's coming in on this, then we can set a date for the raffle. But yeah, we'll be live streaming both the pool game and the raffle. So yeah, and then I got some other stuff in the works I don't want to share yet because I'm still working on it, trying to get as much up ready to go because it will be an ongoing thing. And then I'm streaming Arena. I did one this morning where I built a new standard deck and we played it and it had a 70% win rate. So it was doing pretty good on ladder. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff on the channel coming in. And then if we ever hit the 250 subs, we're giving away a Shelter of the Apocalypse regular to a lucky subscriber. So if we can get to 250, that's what we're going to be giving away. And then there'll be other prizes as we hit higher subscription count or subscriber counts. But also there are giveaways too for Patreon members. If you want to go to Patreon, there has been tons of people that have gotten lots of free stuff through Patreon. So check that out. There's even a free membership if you want to get in and just kind of see some of the stuff that's going on. But other than that, that's all I got.
All right. With that, we're going to roll over to the one, the only Backwoods Collector.
So my channel is all over the place with content. Sometimes it's hard for me to keep track of it. But I think I've got a couple Suno tracks that are probably going to end up being posted with accompanying AI art. Every Sunday, tomorrow night, it'll be 9 p.m. for the After Dark Hangout, where we'll crack some packs and just talk whatever comes up, cards and stuff like that. And like I said, I'm getting so into the playing and having so much fun with AI art that I'm going to do something on Discord where I'm going to start posting AI art characters and asking Discord to give me backstory and all kinds of different things on the character and kind of build a character through Discord. So that'll be something that I'll be playing with.
Nice. And with that, we're going to roll over to KJ.
Hey. How's everybody doing today? Now, we had a little bit of fun with the memes earlier. We're going to try something different for our next meme. When you go over to the picture of the day, I want you guys to suggest a caption, and then we're going to try to get the best caption, and we're going to make a meme based off of that. Before, we were taking an AI image and you were captioning it. for the next couple of memes, the next 4 memes that we're going to do, those are going to be based off of your caption suggestion without an AI picture, and we're going to come up with the picture itself based off of your captions.
Nice.
Also, join me later today, sometime after Hillbilly's show. Join me after Hillbilly's show, where I'm going to play a little bit of Arena for about an hour on Twitch.
Nice.
Which show?
That's awesome. All right. Got some news. Been conjuring up some things. So today is Saturday? Yes. Yesterday was Friday. Friday Night Magic. Today is Saturday Night Magic. So at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, we're going to be playing Magic tonight on this channel. We're going to try to rally some people to play some Magic Commander tonight on the channel after Hillbilly does his game and his little giveaway, all that jazz. It's going to be a blast, right? So today's a full day. Then, if you were not a member of the channel, become a member of the channel. Consider it, right? You're helping out the channel. Like one of the things you get, it's a shout out to the channel. A shout out would be basically saying you sponsor this episode or you sponsor this show. It's pretty cool because you're paying for it, right? You're paying for the membership. Then you'll get a certificate for the creep. The 99-cent one doesn't have the link, but just reach out to me. I can send you the PDF or the PNG for it, and you can get an official printout of the creep. But also, coming up in the near future, and near being like a month or so, we're thinking about doing an auction to raising money to do some super fast Taurus mugs to give away to people who attend the show. Like people of the show. It's not a giveaway thing. It's not like we're doing an auction to give away stuff like we did the playmats. This one's just for personal appreciation for like Hillbilly, Captain Waffles, Backwoods, KJ, people who frequent the show like Tibalts, and get them out a mug, right? And James Willis too, longtime supporter, right? So we're thinking about doing this sometime in October. So it is amazing. We'll give you more on the details later, but I still have to talk things through with the wife and James about it. But I want you to know, when you help out with the channel, that's a good way to help out too. When we get there, we'll do an auction on some cards that we'll get in that'll be supported by our longtime supporter friend, and it'll be amazing. And with that, my friends, I want to thank you all for being here today. MTG Hillbilly, KJ, Captain Waffles, Backwoods Collector. You guys made today's show epic and awesome. Even with the jokes, Captain Waffles, you were pretty fire today.
Always got to bring the jokes.
Right. Want to thank you guys for being here. Thank you, everybody in chat, for being amazing and participating. Nice to see some longtime people who haven't been on the show very much. I want to say thank you, Brody, Zombie. I know it's hard for you to show up all the time, so thank you for jumping in and joining the chat. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good things, all the things that I want you to do. And remember, play wise, my friends.
I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that